Orders of protection are civil judgments. They can be obtained by anyone who comes in, whether you have an attorney or not. Their focus is to help domestic violence victims, someone filing against an intimate partner, such as a former or current spouse or boyfriend or someone with children in common, but they can be obtained by a neighbor, anyone who is in fear of bodily harm, or anyone who's been harassed by another individual. An order of protection will prohibit a respondent from abusing, threatening to abuse, stalking, molesting, or disturb the peace of the petitioner. There's also a limitation on communication. They're not allowed to communicate with the petitioner through any manner or through any medium, and typically they're ordered away from a petitioner's home. To obtain an order of protection, you would come down to the courthouse in St. Charles and fill out a petition, including a description for the judge as to what exactly is happening, why you are afraid of the other person, what they've done, including physical abuse, harassment, stalking, and then also demographic information and the relationship between the parties. There's always a victim advocate available to help an individual fill out a petition. From there, a judge will read everything and decide whether to grant a temporary order of protection, which will immediately protect the petitioner, or just a court date. But either way, a court date is issued for a few weeks down the road. In that court date, the judge will ultimately decide whether the order of protection will be granted for a full year or not. The order of protection is valid for 365 days. After that, the petitioner would have to file a renewal to that order in order to extend it for an additional year. A petitioner is allowed 2 renewals, so potentially an order is good for 3 years. The phone number for victims assistance is 636-949-7370, and there's an option they can hit for orders of protection.